guys? We're going to be talking about WildStar PvP this morning. For those of you that don't know, WildStar is an upcoming MMO being developed by Carbine Studios via NCSoft. I think I got that right. We're going to call these little additions TankStar. Yeah, very original, right? TankStar. Welcome to the TankStar. Anyway, so let's get right to it. So they're going to have arenas, battlegrounds, as something called Warplots, which I really didn't get a grasp for. I spent the entire morning basically researching WildStar. So I read like over an hour's worth of articles, videos. So I'm going to try to share my knowledge of the PvP with you in a basic layman's terms so that we can all kind of understand what's going on. So they do have arena, 2v2, 3v3, 5v5. Okay, they have different maps. We don't know what all these maps are, but apparently the maps are going to have things like the pillars, that as we've seen in WoW, pillar humping. But there's going to be a more strategical, I guess, style of play. So each team is going to have their own amount of respawns. So there's a certain amount of respawns per team. Interesting, right? So you have to eliminate the other team's respawns and then kill whatever the fuck is left over. Now this is the interesting part. This makes you carefully choose who you want to kill, which in my opinion makes tanks very cool. Now, tanks in PvP can actually survive, obviously. That's what we're for. Survivability, not dying, protecting others. Now, they have a really cool, like, Star Wars The Old Republic style of tank PvP. Tanks can be hard to kill in PvP. Their taunts actually help people. So, like, when you taunt off of one of your teammates, like a guard, you help reduce the damage they take. So they take less damage because of your taunt or your guard. They also have these things that I think they were explaining in an interview called anchors. Like, you can anchor your buddy, and like either he stays within a certain distance of you. I'm not sure what the anchor does, but the only way to get rid of it is if the spell cast time is over, or the spell timer is over, or if someone destroys that anchor, releasing that person from you. Unless they meant that you anchor an enemy, and then they stay near you until someone helps destroy that anchor or whatnot. They have a bunch of pull abilities, like get over here kind of shit, which, I mean, it just makes tanks interesting for PvP and arenas. So it's kind of like, that was my big gripe about World of Warcraft. Its tanks were pretty viable in Wrath of the Lich King, a little bit of Cataclysm. Then they nerfed the entire Vengeance thing. And they basically made us, like, obsolete except for rated battlegrounds. Even now in rated battlegrounds with the upcoming patches, we're not even going to be able to carry flags. We're going to get destroyed because we'll be taking a shit ton more damage. Anyway, I think that the whole, like, respawns per team just brings a whole nother aspect to PvP. It's no longer, let's destroy, this class because he's OP. It's basically, who can we kill the fastest right now to eliminate the other team's respawns? Is it going to be the healer? Fuck the healer. Screw him. We want to kill the sling shooter. What is it? The slingster or something? Or the stalker or the warrior. Like, we want to kill one of those guys. And that's pretty cool, because that's a whole new element of PvP, but still incorporating this arena. There is going to be leaderboards. They're talking about spectator mode. They're considering it, although we don't want it. There's going to be gear progression. There's going to be like an ELO rating system, matchmaking system. And that's pretty much all I have for arenas in general. So now we have battlegrounds, 10-player, 15-player battlegrounds. Now there's two modes that I know about. Capture the flag. Now this is an interesting twist to capture the flag, which also makes me a little moist. So you have the flag in the middle of the base. You have the Dominion, you have the Exile. Those are the two factions on each side, right? So the flag is in the middle. It's kind of like murder ball, hut ball. You all race to the middle, take the flag, capture it at your own base. Now here's the catch. Once you capture the flag at your own base, it stays there in your old base. It can be taken after you capture it. So let's say I'm the Exiles. I took the flag from the middle. I scored it in my base. I'm up 1-0. Haha. The Dominion come. They take the flag that you just capped from the cap point. You just lost that point. You gained. Back to 0-0. Now, while you have the flag captured at your base, another flag spawns in the middle. And you just keep capturing and capturing and capturing. So you also have to make sure that after you cap the flag, you defend it. And then still have enough ability to take another flag from the middle and capture it again. So that's kind of interesting. That's a cool twist to capture the flag. It's like a little bit of an addition to it. Then you have, what's the other one called? Hold the line. And hold the line is basically like you have two teams, offense and defense. It's mission based, you know. The offensive team has to complete its mission. Defense has to prevent. So it's kind of like an FPS style BG. I don't know much about that one. And then there's Warplots. 20 versus 20, 40 versus 40 Warplots. Now here's what I'm gathering. I'm gathering that Warplot is like your own battleground that you create yourself. You put up your own walls, you put up your own defenses, and then you queue your Warplot against somebody else, and then other people join your Warplot. But it's based around your shit. And that's all I really know about Warplots. It's like a huge Alterac Valley style shit, but you create it yourself. When I heard this, I was fucking, I was like speechless. One of the things, now, it's like your own player housing, except you're housing your own PvP, like, you know, battlefield and shit. Now, I heard as a PvEer, you can actually kill a PvE raid boss, then inherit that raid boss as your own. And you can put him in your Warplot to help you defend your Warplot. He won't be as powerful as he was when you faced him in the raid, but he'll have his own amount of defensive points allocated to him to help you. That's fucking badass. That's like me playing like WoW, like killing Kill Jaden, then taking Kill Jaden at my battleground to help me fight. It's like crazy. It's like crazy. So yeah, like killing raid bosses, then taking them to help you in PvP. Kind of cool. So let me know what you guys think. I'll be doing more videos. I really want to talk about the player housing next because that shit's fucking ridiculous. And you know, once again, this game is almost as if Pixar made this game. Like, it's very cartoony. And for me, the only cartoony MMO I've ever played that was halfway decent has been WoW. And being that it's very cartoony, there's a lot of comedy in it, crazy dances and stuff. I don't have any footage, but I mean, hopefully one of these days I'll get into the beta. Maybe I'll try it out, see if I can see what's up. But yeah, TankStar Part 1. Boo, peace.